Jim Czuprynski is with me, also known here as Jim Dobry.
Jeez, where I pick up these names from, I don't know.
Jim, you have Polish roots, don't
Yes, yes, I do. Not that far from here. Ladorosh is my grandfather's town. Yes.
you? What again?
Ladorosh, which is Ladorosh near Chelmno.
Wilhelmina. Okay.
Yeah, just right across on the Ner, across from the Ner. Found that out.
So Jim was also with us 1 year ago at
Yes.
TOG in Warsaw.
Yes.
Actually, how it happened that you decided to come? I remember you mailing me.
I think I emailed you on some time and said, hey, I've always wanted to come to Poland. I see you have a function about that time. Been trying to plan a trip for my whole life. Could I please come and speak so I'd have an excuse to come? Because I don't usually travel much unless I actually do user conferences. Mm-hmm. And so I was thrilled to have a chance to see Warsaw and spent almost a week in Poland and loved it. And wanted to come back again this year. So thank you for having me again.
Oh, come on. When I got your email, I was like, hey, guys, in my company, hey, guys, Jim Czuprynski just wrote me an email and he wants to come at our conference. And it was like, no way.
Well, and why? People tell me I have a following, but I don't think I do. I don't know about that.
You're an ace director.
Yes.
You're active in social media.
Try to be, yeah.
You're quite a known person, and actually,
thank you.
I was really, really, really annoyed that I missed your speech yesterday at this conference, because last year you're literally one of the best speakers I ever saw, and I was having so much fun, and it was amazing. So
thank you very much.
Something went wrong here, and I was running around. And you told me that you are already over your session. Yeah. I drink like 5 beers in a row.
So that's down from your usual 10 about that at that pace, right?
Yeah, I was so sad that I drank less beer. So, can you tell me, what was your session about?
My session is one I've done quite a few times, actually. It was about a new feature of 12.2 Oracle database called Analytic Views. And it really makes it simpler. From what I found with Analytic Views, it makes it real simple to construct extremely complex queries, especially with a data warehousing environment, in multiple dimensions, especially with a hierarchy. So the example I gave was a time-based hierarchy, and how easy it was to take a simple measurement like, for example, a typical thing we see, right, is I want you to produce a report of how much we've sold, either quantity or amount, over a time period. Oh, and I would like it to roll up, and yeah, you can do subtotals in SQL Plus and all that stuff. Sure, you can do that. But I want to roll up, and then, by the way, I want you to lag a quarter or lag a time period and give me the, percent within this time frame or within this year or whatever, and some grand totals while you're at it. And we were able to do that with literally 3 objects and one simple SQL statement. And it was amazing that you could generate that much detail with one select statement, essentially, against this analytic view.
Please tell me it's not an extra paid option.
As far as I know, it is part of Enterprise. I believe you could probably do it in Standard Edition too. I haven't tried it, but I would think Enterprise would be the minimum level, but as far as I know, you don't need any other licensing. It's built in.
Because it sounds amazing. Is it something like built on SQL for modeling?
The phrases that we use, actually one of the phrases is model.
Oh, okay.
And so it's model, and you have the idea of I'm sorry, not model, measure. measure. So it's very similar to the stuff that we've already got for data warehousing, just another way of doing things. And it's extremely, the best part, Kamil, is that it's extremely intuitive. Once you get past building the hierarchy and the what they call the attribute dimension, the analytic view is probably the most complex. I'm not going to kid you. You probably got to read 3 chapters to really understand how well it works, but it is incredibly powerful. And it just makes, my attitude is, let's stop letting users make mistakes about SQL. And the best way, as Jonathan Lewis is going to present here in just a few minutes, I can't wait to see his presentation.
Yeah, me too.
Me three. And again, that's the other thing, to come back to this just for a second. The talent that you've arrayed here this year is utterly amazing. We had, I think, 15 or 18 aces and ace directors last year, and I think you were turning away aces this year and presenters that I'm like, oh, so-and-so's not here. No, they're here. They just aren't presenting. We had that many great presentations. And to have Carrie Osborne here and to have Jonathan Lewis, I actually got to speak to Jonathan Lewis for about 1.5 minutes today. You just don't get that kind of contact with people unless it's this intimate of a gathering. So anyway, it was really an honor to present that here, and just let's make it as simple as possible. Let's teach people, make the code simple, keep it simple. We talked today about DevOps and stuff like that. Make it simple. Make sure that people can get to a solution without re-engineering the wheel. Maybe paint it purple instead of blue, but let's not re-engineer the wheel, is my attitude.
Cool. Thank you, Jim. Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
being here. It's an honor having you here.
Absolutely.
Hope you will be able to come next year.
Where are we? Do we know where it's going to be next year? Are we talking about this?
Gdańsk or Wrocław.
Oh, that would be magnificent. And to my colleagues, dziękuję bardzo.
Thank you, Jim.
You're welcome, sir.